Men do not fall in love the same way that women fall in love. Women fall in love through affection, through kindness, through shared moments of vulnerability. But men fall in love through challenge. A man truly will not and cannot value what he's not been made to work hard for. And when you overgive and you overlove and you overserve, you don't create a partnership in a romantic sense. You create a different type of partnership. You create the partnership of you in the place of his mother and him in the place of your child. So babe, honestly, it's time to stop being his caregiver and start to learn how to become his muse. So if you are ready to become his muse, then stick around and lock in until the end because it's all coming up right now. Hi, welcome back to the Vibration Vault. My name is Alia Zaray. I help women all over the world navigate their love life in a more feminine way. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, make sure to subscribe to stick around. Okay, let's begin. First of all, why does overgiving decrease the attraction towards you so much in a man? Let me give you an example. Let's say that you are constantly fussing over him. You are constantly doing his laundry, you are cooking him meals that he never asked for, you are packing his suitcase, you are unpacking his suitcase. Without realizing it, you are actually creating the dynamic that he had with his mother, where his mother was his primary caretaker. And what you're doing is you're signaling to him that he is the prize. But here's the obvious problem. Men don't fall in love with their mothers. They respect their mothers. They're grateful for their mothers, but they don't look at their mothers with that fire in their eyes and that deep sense of attraction. Well, the same thing happens in relationships all the time. When you're constantly catering to him, he's going to start to see you as a more maternal role. And that is a one-way ticket to completely kill the spark that you both have together. Like I mentioned earlier, men fall in love through challenge. He's going to fall in love when he has a role to play in your life. A role that makes him feel strong, that makes him feel needed, that makes him feel capable. A man's natural instinct is to want to protect you, provide for you, and obviously impress you. But if you do everything for him, you're just going to rob him of that opportunity. Let me give you an example. Let's say he's in a game and he has to do something to win a prize. If the prize is just simply handed to him, there's no excitement, there's no effort, there's literally no sense of accomplishment. But if he has to work for it, if he has to show up, if he has to put his best foot forward, he actually has to prove himself in all of his capacity. And then he wins the prize. That prize is going to be something that he genuinely cherishes. You are the prize. He has to earn you. Here is how overgiving looks like in everyday scenarios. Now, a lot of women, and this might be you watching, are sometimes in denial. But if you are constantly cooking his favorite meals when he doesn't even ask you to cook his favorite meals, if you are texting him every single morning, asking him how he slept, what does his day look like? If you are constantly reminding him of everything, you are reminding him of his deadlines, you are reminding him that it's his mother's birthday, you are reminding him that his friend wanted him to go to this event with him that he maybe forgot about. You're always planning dates and you are always booking holidays and you are always organizing the itinerary. Obviously, initially, he's going to love this and you are going to be his dream girl very temporarily. And in your head, you are doing this because you think you're making yourself indispensable to him. You want to be the source of relief in his life. You don't want to be the source of stress to his life. So you take on the burden and you take on the role. But over time, he's going to feel like he doesn't actually have to show up for you because, well, you're just doing everything. He doesn't need to. Over time, he's going to feel like, okay, I'm just a bit too comfortable now. I want you to think about it like this. Imagine you have a personal trainer and the personal trainer comes and lifts every single weight for you, does every single Pilates class for you, and you are there and you are watching and you're like, that's amazing, thank you, I don't have to do anything. But you, as the client, over a period of time, you're not going to get stronger. You're just going to get even lazier. Over a period of time, you're actually not going to be seeing any sort of self-growth, any sort of result for yourself that make you a better person, a stronger person. When you realize that, you're going to end up firing that personal trainer because you're going to say, you know what it is? You duped me. I thought I had a really good deal, but now I realize I have the worst deal because everyone else is getting stronger. And that's exactly what's happening. All the other men that are with women, that are pushing their partners to do more for them, that are setting standards and setting higher boundaries, those men are becoming the types of men that they love. They are growing as individuals. They are growing in their relationship. They are seeing development. Whereas your partner with you, and you just let him get away with murder, over a period of time, he's not going to feel like he has the best deal with you. So, now that I'm confident that you really understand that, you need to know how to rekindle that attraction by stepping back. First of all, you're going to stop being his caregiver. Loving someone does not mean being their house manager, being their maid, being their cook, being their cleaner, or most importantly, being their mother. If you get that itch to pack his suitcase for a trip, stop. If you are always the one handling his laundry, I want you to take a step back and I want you to stop. When he has to step up and he has to start taking care of himself, it's a visual reminder that you are not there to serve him. You are his partner. You are his equal. You are the prize. If anything, he should be the one serving you because he should have a fear of losing you to a man who could treat you better, could do more things for you, could love you better, could make your life easier. This dynamic reignites that respect. It reignites that attraction. I want you to really consciously make an effort to let him play a role in your life. Don't micromanage him. If he's in the kitchen and he's cutting some vegetables up and you feel like he's going to chop his hand off, don't intervene. If needs be, let him chop his hand off. I promise you, he's not going to. Even if it is infuriating you watching him do it in a crazy way, just let go. Let it be. Because if you weren't there, he would have to do those things. I promise you, he would get those things done. It's just that you need to let go of it being done to your standard. Allow him room to serve you. Like I mentioned earlier, if you are booking trips, doing the itinerary, I want you to say to him, you know what, baby, I'm really excited. And he's going to be like, why? And you're going to say, well, I want you to plan this trip and I want you to plan the itinerary and I'm so excited to see what you're going to surprise me with. I know it's going to be something special and amazing because you always get everything right. Remember, your language here needs to be encouraging. It needs to make him feel like he is capable, like you trust him, and then take a step back and allow him to impress you, allow him to serve you. And I want you to play this line on loop in your head, is that focus goes where energy flows. Be the woman that he wants to impress. Men fall in love with women who inspire them to be better, not because she nags, but because she embodies confidence. She is certain that she is going to get it. When you have certainty and you walk around with that knowing of I'm going to get everything I want regardless, I promise you that is going to light the fear inside of him that he could potentially lose you to someone else. Now, a lot of women might think that this is toxic. A lot of men might think that this is toxic, but it's absolutely essential and necessary in your relationship in order for your man to not get complacent. So if you need a little bit more extra help, the link is in the description down below and there is more information on my Stan store. So I look forward to meeting even more of you beautiful women. So that is a wrap for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, then please make sure to leave me a comment. Please make sure to like this episode. So until next time, I love you. Mwah. Bye.